Ask you about another thing that she talked about a great deal in the speech, and that is income inequality, as you say, part of the progressive or liberal agenda. She talked about the fact that the 25 top hedge fund managers make more money than all of the kindergarten teachers in the country combined. What about the fact that until recently she was making $250,000 for a one-hour speech, where the average American makes $45,000 for working for a year?
Well, I think I would also remind you that she talked about her mother and her mother's very humble beginnings, certainly very, I think, tragic in the way that she was abandoned and sort of the impact that that had on her. And I raised that, Chris, for a very specific reason. You know, I think part of running for president, people want to know who you are, what influenced you, what motivates you, not just where you stand on issues, but what is in your heart, and what were the things in your life that led you to believe the things you believe in and fight for those things. Hold on, Chris. And all I'm going to say is that I think it's important. Yes, she talked about it. I hear what you're saying in terms of, you know, how much she made for speeches. But what's important is that this is a person who has always fought for people who need to have a champion. Why? Because very early in her life, she was very strongly influenced by the idea that there are people who don't have that.
We only have Karen, we only have limited time, and I don't mean to interrupt, but I got to move on.
Because I would just say there's nothing. I mean, you can be, you know, given. I mean, she's making money and believing in the importance of closing the income gap. I know. Maybe the hedge fund managers believe in it too. So I just wonder why she's saying that it's somehow wrong for the hedge fund managers to make so much money, but it's okay for her to make $250,000 an hour. If I may, Karen, I got to move on. What you do with that money? It's about.
Again?
But it's about CEOs making the money and then not sharing those profits with their workers. That's part of what she also talked about.
Is she sharing all the money with? I mean, are you making something close to $250,000 an hour? I guess you do. I bet not. Okay, let me